Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha. For those of you who are new here, I blog every day at kjaggers.com. That's my blog. I'd love it if you visited me over there sometime. I'm there all the time. It's one of my favorite obsessions is my blog. So that link is below. Today and this week we are kind of finishing up October's videos. So today I'm sharing my October favorites and empties. I also have my October Ipsy bag coming up. We also have a planner video coming up for the month of November. And today I basically just have a hodgepodge of items I've used around the house and on myself for the month of October that I've really enjoyed. So let's jump right into it. I know this video might be a little bit long, but it does include household and beauty all in one. Yes, I think that's easier. So the first thing I want to talk about is my Nikon Coolpix L830 camera. So this is a really nice camera. Now I don't use it for anything really other than taking pictures. It's got this really big adjustable lens that pops in, pops out, around, all that good stuff. But it takes such beautiful pictures. Now, I haven't taken as many as I wish I would, but Scott and I are going to go enjoy, watching the leaves change in the mountains and take a ride. And I'll be using this, but I use this for pictures and it's so nice. Now I still, have my little handheld one that I can just toss in my purse. This is kind of heavy to go in the purse, but I've taken it many places. I love it. I don't like the big strap. I'm just not a big strap type of person, but I have a small one that fits around my wrist. So if we are going through if we are in the car and I'm holding it out the window, I'm not going to drop it. But the big strap, yeah, I'm not so much into that. But this has been a great camera. It's only a month or two old since I bought it anyway, and I just love it. So I wanted to mention that. Now let's go into kitchen stuff, because I only have 2 items food-wise that I'm going to share with you, and I think you probably have already seen this, but this is the Brad's raw chunky kale in Naked. Now I absolutely love these. I made some in a What's Cooking video. You can find that playlist on my main channel, and they still are not as good as these. So these are really, really good. It's just kale, red bell pepper, sunflower seeds, cashews, lemon juice, some chickpea miso, some Himalayan sea salt, and some cashews. So that's it. And I kind of made my own blend based off of their ingredients, and they were good, but these still were better. So I'm going to have to keep buying them at $7 a container. They are expensive. Something Jackson's really been in love with, and I've been pretty happy with, is the Nestea Carnation Breakfast Essential Packets. Now, Jackson doesn't want a full breakfast in the mornings. He usually doesn't like smoothies that much for breakfast. He just thinks they're too cold. He loves milk, though, and I've been getting these in him. Now, sure, they're processed. They're 130 calories. There is some sugar. There's 18 grams. There's tons of vitamins. There's 5 grams of protein, 26 grams of carbs, but it's got folic acid, B12, biotin, phosphorus, some type of other stuff, iodine, magnesium, zinc, copper, all kinds of vitamins. And I'm happy that these are making him happy, and I'm happy that even though it's something simple, he's been having this and some toast and jelly. I really wish he didn't have the jelly because of the sugar, but whatever. He's been having this with toast and jelly in the mornings, and I'm grateful that it's something that he enjoys and that he has been using. I don't have a ton of beauty products to share with you, but I do want to share this Maybelline New York Quad and Designer Chocolates. This is a bit older, but I did see it recently at my local Walgreens. Look at those colors. I'm wearing them today. This cranberry color, freaking amazing. It's so beautiful for this time of the year. I love it. All the colors in this palette are just gorgeous. Really nicely pigmented, blend well, and I just love them. And this one has been a favorite for the month of October. You know, just something a little bit darker, a little bit more plummy. Another item I have been loving is the Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Glide-On Pencil in black velvet. I know I probably have talked about this in a video a time or two already. It's soft, it's blendable. You do have to sharpen it yourself, but you have time to smudge it out. You don't have to have a harsh line if you don't want one. This is such a nice pencil. It's soft, smooth. I love it, and I'm going to continue using it so I can almost guarantee you'll see it probably in November favorites if I decide to share it. Another item I really been loving is this crown brush. I think it came in an Ipsy bag, and you'll probably see it in the Ipsy video. It's the crease and shadow brush. So here it is. It's a dual-ended brush, and I've been using this end to smudge out the liner under my eyes, and then this just to pack on the color, and I can work in the crease and do my entire eye just with this brush right here. So I've been loving it. I love dual-ended brushes, except it's not easy to store them. You always have to store them laying down. But it's still really nice. It's convenient, and it's nice to have two in one. I've shown this a million times, but I'm still going to keep showing it. The Mario Basque facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. It's one of the best facial skin treatments I have ever used. You can see it's almost gone. I need to order another one. These last a pretty long time. I think they're perfect for Christmas presents, stocking stuffers. They're not expensive. I'll link it below, and it smells amazing. I put it on after I come out of the shower, before my moisturizer. I put it on sometimes before my makeup. I've sprayed my makeup brushes with it before, and then applied a heavier foundation so it wouldn't be as cakey. I love this stuff. I think it's just genius, and I plan on making some rose water, so stay tuned for that video coming up. Another lotion that I just repurchased is the Victoria's Secret's Rapture. And oh my god, now I had a subscriber send me one of these, and I used it all up. Rapture is my favorite scent of all time, hands down, the best scent I've ever smelled, at least in my opinion. And I don't wear a ton of perfume. Rapture is the one I wore on my wedding day with Scott, and I still love it. I still wear it, not every single day, but I wear it when we go out, and I just repurchased the lotion. It's very silky. I don't put it on my face because it is perfume, but I love using it on my hands and on my arms. I'm always complimented on how well I smell. If you have never smelled this perfume, I highly recommend you get to Victoria's Secret, get a tester, and smell it. I love it. It just lingers like behind everybody who wears it and leaves this distinct, beautiful, soft smell that kind of lingers on behind you. It's the best way to describe it. I'm in love with it. Speaking of perfumes and colognes, this is an oddball thing for me to put in my videos, but my husband always smells so good, and two of his favorites is the CK1, which almost every man loves, and this Abercrombie and Finch Fierce is amazing. Now, I think, oh my god, I think I'd have to go with this one as my favorite out of the two, my favorite on him out of the two. And what's funny is, you know, he'll get ready in the morning, and then I guess he'll love on Romeo or one of the cats, and throughout the day I'll pet the cat and smell my husband's cologne that has kind of transferred. Yes, they are amazing. So again, you know, I think something like this is the perfect type of Christmas present that you can get anybody. Some of them are a little bit more expensive. Scott had one of these that were like huge, lasted him a year. This one's a little bit smaller, but again, perfect Christmas presents for somebody that you love or care about. I love those. So I guess we'll move on into household now. So I got this microfiber cloth for glass. I just recently washed it. It has quickly became one of my favorites. I love how thin it is, and it cleans really well. So have a look. So as you can see, it cleaned really well, and it's perfect. It's better than paper towels. You're not throwing your money away on that. Newspaper, always make sure your hands, black and inky. And this has become a new favorite, so I love it, and I'm happy I found it, and I think I'm going to have to buy some more. They were at my local Dollar Tree for $1 a piece. Love it. So, I use softener sheets, I use sponges, but I've also really been loving the reusable dryer balls. Now, these are real handy because they soften your fabric naturally. They take the static out, and it separates your clothes more, so they dry faster. There's all kinds of benefits to these dryer balls, and they are also hyperallergenic. There you go. And as much as I love my sponges, which I always use like on my bedding, and when I say my sponges, I have a video showing a great tip on how to make basically make your own softener sheets with sponges and fabric softener, and it lasts forever. So that's what I'm referring to. And I throw those sponges in always with bedding, always with towels, because I really want that beautiful smell on my blankets and on my towels and on my sheets. But for my clothes, I don't so much mind using these, and it really does make a world of difference on drying time. If you haven't tried reusable dryer balls, definitely check them out. You'll probably see them again soon in a laundry room tour video that I'm going to have up in the coming weeks, but these have been definitely a favorite. Another favorite that is a long-standing favorite is the Swiffer Duster. Now, you've seen these commercials probably on TV right now. I see them all the time. These are amazing for ceiling fans and in between tough spots to reach. This expands really high, so you can reach any area, and it's brilliant. I love it. The cat hair, dog hair, dust, lint, dirt, or whatever you want to call it in my house, it just clings right to these. So I use one per ceiling fan, and then I use one around the house whenever I'm doing my weekly cleaning. These are brilliant, and I love them. Let me know if you love them too, because I'd love to see how many of you guys use those. I know that they are, I have seen like on Etsy where you can buy like these that are washable. I don't think they probably will work as well. I think the type of material used to make these is what makes the dirt and the dust cling to them. So I'm not sure how I feel about the reusable ones, but these for sure are great. I used up another one of the Clorox Greenworks in the Water Lily. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't smelled this is another wonderful smell, and it's gentle on hands, tough on grease. It's 97% naturally derived, and I like Mrs. Meyer's most of the time, but whenever I shop at Walmart, they don't have Mrs. Meyer's stuff, which is ridiculous. But this is the one I go for when I shop anywhere where I can't get Mrs. Meyer's products, and this is definitely, again, a long-standing favorite. I feel like I'm doing repeats, but, they're favorites. I'm still sure. Speaking of Mrs. Meyer's, I used one of the lavender-scented countertop sprays up. I make my own, got videos up on that too. You can check out my channel. But this is another one that I really just love. It says, for years, the lavender herb has been valued for its wonderful relaxing scent that's smoothing and believed to relieve fatigue. And it's a naturally fresh way to remove odors. It's great to clean your countertop surfaces, floors, countertops, walls, porcelain, bathroom fixtures. I've used it for everything. It's basically listed on the bottle that it can do, and it's just super nice. And the smell is amazing. I just have something that smells right now, don't I? Here's another repeat for you. The Pludge Multi-Surface. In case you're new to my channel, this is one of those items that you can spend the money on and use everywhere basically in your house. You can use it on granite, metal, finished wood, glass, electronics. If you go to Sam's and stock up on like 6 of these, or a packet of 10, this could basically be the only cleaning product you would need in your entire house. I'm that fond of this stuff. I have one for each floor. I love it for my TVs, my electronics, my laptop. I mainly use it for that stuff, but you could certainly use it for anything else. And when I've ran out of countertop spray or just a glass cleaner. I have always pulled this out. It worked great, and it kills 99% of germs. This is the antibacterial one, which is why I love it. And you know what I didn't pull out? I didn't pull out the Lysol. Lysol is something else that I have been very fond of right now because of all the germs and all the scares of Ebola and all the flu scares. I am like... I'm going nuts with the Lysol on the door handles, on our leather furniture. I just spray it right on there. Anywhere I can spray it, I've been spraying it. So take note and protect your family. Use Lysol. It kills all kinds of germs, and it's worth the effort to try to keep your family healthy. For animals, I don't have much this month. Jackson. Cooper is still on his all-natural dog food. This past month, he's been eating the sliced pork jerky by Full Moon. And it's a 100% human-grade, grain-free dog treat. And it's made for your pet to eat. But it is all natural, no artificial preservatives, and he's really been liking this flavor. And how I know is when he's done eating his first, the piece I give him, and these are pretty big. He's a big dog, so I usually don't break him down. But when he's done having his treat, he just sits there and waits for more, just like, is that it? Yes, he's on a diet. But these are very healthy for your pets. You find them at Walmart. I think they're like $15 a pack, and I think they're completely worth it. I'm going to show you a few purses, and then we will get into like books and stuff like that. So, for the month of October, I have just been pulling out my brown handbags. I have a ton of different ones. This one's a little bit smaller. It's one of my favorites. I've used it for years. Here's another one that's a little bit larger that I've used for years. For a year, I guess. I don't think I've had it for more than 2. It's not all zipped up. But right now I'm using a different brown purse. I love pulling out browns for October, but, I will use this color any time of the year, really. But any type of brown purse in October, I totally love. I have a corduroy purse that I love. It's more like a satchel bag, and it's so big that it's not something I would want to carry around every day, but it's definitely a October and November favorite. So, just brown purses in general. Sweaters for me again. Now I'm into hoodies because it's getting cold enough. I have a lot of trench coats that are just waist length. I have some that are ankle length. Jackets, sweaters. It's getting cold. And I've been having to dress warmer like everybody else. So here's going to be one that shocks you. But book-wise, the first book I wanted to talk about is this very simple book, The Webster's Dictionary. Now, I know there's tons of apps, you guys, and I know the kids can find whatever they're looking for on Google just by barely, being able to sound out the word and get it typed in, and it will pull up basically the word you're looking for, and that's great and all. I love technology. I'm a vlogger, I blog, I am a social media person, but what I am not is a mom who doesn't make their kids use the dictionary. I think it's very important for them to learn how to go in, find the words, and I don't want to have to spell everything for Jackson. There's some nights when I tell him to come right here in my room at my desk to do his homework. He comes running up the stairs and asks me how to spell 20 different words in a matter of 30 minutes. This year, they're not even taking spelling, but that's a whole other subject. But I had just been loving a good old dictionary, guys. And I'm not saying that the electronic versions aren't nice, but if you give my son his tablet at homework time, there's a good chance he's not going to be looking in his tablet. He's going to be playing a game. So I have, I'm just somebody who loves books, cookbooks, real books. And sure, the Kindle is nice, and I do have some audiobooks I listen to from time to time, but real books, you guys, they're going to be a thing of the past, aren't they? They already are. But I've been making him use it, and I have no regrets, and I'm making him mark beside each word he has to look at. So that's just something we do. Another book I just started is The Lone Survivor. This one is by Marcus Luttrell. It's based off, well, the movie is based off this book, the movie with Mark Wahlberg, Lone Survivor. It's one of the most profound movies that I have ever watched. It is bloody, it is hard, it is sad at points, it's inspirational too. And I think that we owe it to our troops who are fighting for us to watch that movie. I just really think that. And when I watched the movie, I had not read the book first. I decided I would order the book. So I'm just a little bit into it, and so far it's been a favorite, and it's 500 pages long. Didn't realize that, but still, it's harder to find time to read. But some nights I've been turning off the computer while I usually set the computer up on the ledge of my bathtub and watch YouTube videos while I take a bath most nights. But here lately I have been reaching for this. Thank goodness it's not all like waterlogged. I'm trying to be very careful with it. I know my husband wants to read it too. If you read it and you want to let me know what you thought of it, you can let me know in the comments. Or if you watched the movie, you can let me know what you thought of that too. So magazine-wise... and these are not current. The current ones are downstairs, but still, Martha Stewart takes the cake every single time. She's got the best magazines and some of the best recipes and some of the best sweets and treats and organizational tips. Still one of my favorite magazines of all time. I love Oprah's own magazine too. If I had to pick between the two, it would still be Martha Stewart. So, and I love OWN magazine, but I love Martha Stewart more. So, her magazine has really inspired me in so many ways throughout the years, and her cookbooks and her home life books. I have the real big one, are very helpful and are always true favorites. My Erin Condren Life Planner, which is quite busy right now, and quite full, quite messy, is still a favorite. I will have a new planner video coming up this week, so stay tuned. It's for November, and we're just going to prepare for the month of November together. You're going to see how I plan, not just in this planner, but you're going to see how I plan on the chalkboard. You're going to see how I plan on our family planner. You're going to see it all in that video, so stay tuned for that. So now for bloggers that I have enjoyed, and this is a blogger and a YouTuber, but she was a blogger first, kind of like me, the Freckled Fox. Oh my gosh, she is freaking adorable. Her sewing skills are insane, and I love her, and I love her blog. I love her YouTube channel. She does amazing hair tutorials. You should check her out. She's definitely one of my favorites. Maybe one day we can do a collab together. I'm not sure, but she's definitely a favorite, and her blog is awesome. She sews like nobody's business. You should check out her Halloween costumes. Past few years that I've seen, she's made some amazing costumes. I mean, I can sew together some basic curtains and some buttons, but I can't really sew like her. And God, she's inspirational. I love her, and I think she's adorable. Her kids are beautiful, and I like how honest she is, and I find her funny. So she's one of my favorites. And Hillary from Our Farmhouse Life has also been one of my favorites. She's younger than I am, that's for sure. Her husband Joseph seems really funny and sincere in the videos, and she's a YouTuber. That's one of my favorite YouTubers for the month, and she just cracks me up a lot. And what I like about her in particular is that she doesn't let like imperfection, like I don't know, a laundry basket in the background of her videos like bother her, or stop her from being herself and making her videos. She is 100% authentic, kind of like Emily and the Freckled Fox. But they're both amazing, and I hope you check them out. I'll link them below. And I just have really enjoyed watching the videos from My Farmhouse Life, and the blog and videos from the Freckled Fox. And they both are adorable. Of course, my sister-in-law's blog, TrinaO'Neill.com, my daughter-in-law's blog, GenuineHoney.com, my mom's blog at Lynetta Carnes snailymail.blogspot.com are my favorites too. I love being able to keep up with my family and friends. And that will basically wrap it up for the month of October, my favorites. So I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what some products you've been using that's your favorites for the month of October. I'd love to hear your comments below. I hope you are staying warm. Another favorite is the fireplace. I should have mentioned that. Yes, the fireplace. I have been thoroughly enjoying it. It's been amazing. It keeps my toes warm at night when I'm down in the living room. I never leave it burning and come up to bed, so I have to always spend a time it. But a real working fireplace, yeah, love it, especially on these cold, now November nights. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys very soon. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, have a look around. Take a second to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos that I post. Check out my blog for more information and pictures. And I will see you soon with the October Ipsy bag, the planner video, some recipes, just lots of stuff coming up. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.